That shit got me so hot, my nigga. So hot. Like, yo, I do not play when it comes to my child. Don't play with me. But it's like, it's a whack feeling when your kid don't, not even trying to try to call somebody else mommy. Watch. I'm not even gonna touch y'all because everybody wanna be suing people. I'ma spit at y'all mother like this. Like that. Don't play when it comes to my kid.
Y'all, it looks like the drama between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is heating up again. And this time things have gotten way out of hand. Cardi just made one of her boldest and most shocking moves yet in her long-running feud with Nicki, and social media can't stop talking about it. These two have been at odds for years, throwing shade back and forth, but lately, the situation has turned uglier than ever. What used to be just petty comments has now gotten personal, with both rappers dragging each other's children into their fight. That's something most fans never expected to see. It all started with Cardi taking jabs on social media, hinting that Nicki's son, Papa Bear, might be slow. That single comment fueled rumors that had already been floating around online for months. Before long, those whispers turned into full-blown speculation, with people claiming that Papa Bear might have autism. But Cardi didn't stop there. According to reports, she allegedly claimed to have medical records about Papa Bear, and threatened to post them online for everyone to see. If that's true, it's one of the most extreme moves we've ever seen in a celebrity feud. What started as insults between two artists has now turned into a disturbing situation involving a child who has nothing to do with their issues. Fans everywhere are calling Cardi out for crossing a major line, saying this isn't entertainment anymore. It's cruel. Even people who usually defend her are saying she took things too far. On the other hand, Nicki's supporters are furious and demanding that Cardi be held accountable. This feud, once about music and competition, has now become something much darker. The internet is in chaos, people are picking sides, and both fan bases are going at each other non-stop. At this point, it's clear whatever peace once existed between Cardi and Nicki is long gone.
And there is an album, so you talking about no album with it? What? Y'all don't even want me to drop that album because y'all gonna be crying. Because I'ma outsell. I'ma have hits. I'ma be on top. That's a fact. Y'all better, y'all never watch the Freddie Our Parents when they say you gotta be careful what you wish for because what you be wishing for is not what you're gonna want.
Cardi B didn't mention any names directly, but everyone knew exactly who she was talking about. Considering how tense things have always been between her and Nicki Minaj, fans instantly connected the dots. They realized Cardi's words were aimed straight at Nicki's latest album, Pink Friday 2. Cardi had just released her own album and sold around 200,000 units in the first week, which is a major success. But Nicki's Pink Friday 2 had sold slightly more, about 227,000 units. It didn't take long for things to turn messy. Fans noticed that Nicki began retweeting a bunch of posts bragging about her sales numbers. She shared things like, Pink Friday 2 remains the biggest first week for a female rap album this decade. And Nicki Minaj holds 2 of the top 5 biggest Spotify debuts for a female rap project ever. Now, Nicki definitely earned the right to celebrate her success. But the timing of her posts rubbed people the wrong way. Instead of congratulating Cardi, it seemed like she was trying to overshadow her. Fans saw it as a subtle dig, or maybe not so subtle, and from that moment it was clear the feud was about to explode again. Then came the tweets, the subliminal lyrics, and the insults disguised as rhymes. Nicki dropped a verse mocking Cardi's song Magnet, using the alphabet in a taunting way. A, B, C, F, G. Still you couldn't outsell me. Cardi caught the shade immediately and clapped back online, calling Nicki a Coca-Cola Barbie, and mocking her for constantly obsessing over her. That's when things spiraled out of control. Nicki fired back, taking jabs about Cardi's rumored pregnancy and throwing around ugly claims. In response, Cardi hit below the belt, bringing up Nicki's husband, past rumors, and even her child, Papa Bear. Nicki then crossed another line, tweeting things that many people believed were aimed at Cardi's daughter, Culture. She called Cardi a culture vulture and added, "Culture vulture, you ugly too." When she started mentioning children directly, the internet lost it. Fans were shocked that both women were dragging innocent kids into their fight. Cardi completely snapped after that. She went off on Nicki in a series of tweets that stunned everyone. She accused Nicki of being jealous and even claimed her son, Papa Bear, was nonverbal because of Nicki's alleged drug use. A horrible and unfounded claim. Cardi wrote, "You hate my daughter because your son can't talk. I'm sorry he's banging spoons while you're online acting crazy." That statement alone set social media on fire. Nicki didn't hold back either. She shot back with more harsh words, calling Cardi's daughter names and accusing her of being a bad mother. She even said, "Dear culture vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter." That crossed every possible line. At that point, both fan bases, the Barbz and the Bardi gang, were in full-blown war mode. The internet was a battlefield filled with nasty tweets, edited videos, and rumors flying left and right. People couldn't believe how low things had gone. Cardi then made an even wilder claim. She accused Nicki of having bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, saying she'd been on strong medications for years and that her husband controlled her. She even alleged that Nicki's partner encouraged her to use drugs so he could manipulate her. Those accusations weren't just petty insults, they were deeply personal and cruel. From there, the drama took on a life of its own. Blog pages, gossip accounts, and fans began dissecting every tweet and lyric, looking for hidden meanings. People started sharing old videos of Nicki's son, pointing out moments where he seemed quiet or distracted, using them as proof of Cardi's claims, even though there was no real evidence. It was heartbreaking to see innocent children become the center of an internet war. Many fans and celebrities started calling both rappers out, saying the feud had gone too far. Autism and children's health are serious topics, not insults to throw around for clout. People pointed out that both women are mothers and should understand how damaging these words can be. Some longtime fans said the situation reminded them of old-school rap beefs, like Lil' Kim versus Foxy Brown. But even those battles never got this dark. Back then, it was about music and pride, not dragging each other's families into the mix. Now, this isn't just a rap rivalry anymore. It's personal. Both Cardi and Nicki have crossed lines that will be hard to come back from. Their feud has turned into a full-blown scandal, with rumors, accusations, and hurtful words that will likely stick around for years. People online are split. Some defend Cardi, saying she's only responding to years of Nicki's shade. Others stand with Nicki, arguing that Cardi went too far by involving her child. But most people agree on one thing: it's ugly and unnecessary. At this point, it doesn't even feel like entertainment. Feels toxic. The music industry is watching two of its most powerful women tear each other down, instead of lifting each other up. What started as competition for sales and recognition has turned into a public meltdown that's hurting both of their reputations. Maybe one day they'll realize how much damage this feud has done, not just to each other, but to the culture they both helped shape. But for now, it seems like there's no going back. The insults are too deep, the words too cruel, and the internet too invested in watching it all burn. This isn't just a fight anymore, it's a storm. And if they keep going at this rate, there might not be anything left to save when it's over.